Namaste, namaste, family of light. Is this post um hurricane?
Yeah. No.
We had one before.
Helene?
We had an anchoring light. It was last week. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've
Second
lost.
one in.
Yeah. This is the second week. Whew, okay. All right. All right. Hello, everybody. So good to see everyone over here. Um, we're going to get started here in just a moment. Hmm. I've been on a computer all day today doing a job, but all good. I most certainly do need this meditation. I could tell you that. It's wonderful to see everybody here. Hello, Carol. Hi, Donna. Hi, Vonda. So, I wanted to mention it's supposed to be a real thing that after, a big event like we had a double whammy here in Southwest Florida with Hurricane Helene and Hurricane Milton, that there really is sort of like a bit of a down, that people feel tired.
Hurricane fatigue.
Yeah, I guess it's hurricane fatigue. That's a good way of doing it. And it's like a real thing. And sometimes, and so one of the things that I have found, I think is really necessary, and I think it's just energetically at the moment, everything is a bit, wild and crazy. It isn't like we're not aware of these energetics that are coming in. But, I was having a discussion the other day and it was like saying, you know what? Because it's easy kind of just to slip into that, it's like, oh, that's the default. Like, whatever, get upset or irritated or whatever it is, because that energy is very real. And it's almost like it's challenging us. It's really challenging us, to take that deep breath. And more importantly than anything, to raise our frequency, whatever that is. On Saturday, we actually, myself, Reverend Nancy, other people who did the manifestation workshop, so, and what was really great about that, as why I'm happy to do the anchoring light too, was that we really went into a deep meditation. Of course, it's the Temple of Horus that was given last year in July, but it really, really was very intense. And but more than anything else that it did, it raised the frequency of everybody, you know and it just was a reminder, because like right now I just came from a very intense time. Some of I have a job. I do 6 weeks out of the year, but boy, does that 6 week beat you up. Okay, it's like, and AI is in charge. When you check in, check out, 15 minutes, 1 hour, what are you doing? It's 3 minutes. It's that type of thing. It's really intense. Like saying, like, they trying to turn us into AI, because that's not happening. And so the first time in 7 years, I thought, do I really want to continue to do this? I mean, that thought just came through my mind, because now with the technology, it's on a whole nother level, and then it's coming from the cop. And I said, if it gets too much, too crazy, then I'm exiting out of here. Because I know when one door closes, there's always another door that opens. It's almost like you have to have your parameters. Of course, you have to be flexible here and there, but it's almost like a do not cross thing. Like, I'm sorry, if this is going to take away my humanity, I'm out of here. Yep. So anyway, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But I was it's been a day. That's all I could tell you. So, but guess what? We have the help of our friends, because we have our beautiful light workers who come in advance and get everything all together. And, that's why we need a tribe. We need a tribe to lift each other up, to support each other. That's what it's all about. God bless you. All right. So before we get started, as everybody's coming on, it's good to see everybody. Now, if somebody's here for the very first time, and I'm not sure, Luana, Vienna. Hello, Luana. I'm not sure if I know you. I've met you before. If you are new, and that you may have been on here before and I just don't know it, another timeline perhaps, but if you are new, just let me know so we can officially welcome you as people are starting to get on. to the anchoring light. Okay, Luana, well, welcome. It is your first time. Thank you for coming and sharing your beautiful light. And just kind of to let you know um, how this works, we've been doing it actually for 18 years, and I use the word we, because it's the collective that comes together. It's not one person. I may facilitate it, in terms of the transmission and the channel, but what holds the energy and what attracts the energy is each of our individual lights. That the very intention for us to participate is a choice that triggers throughout the cosmos, okay, a response. And that response is our Ami Shaddai, what is known as the family of light, okay, that come from various realms, various expressions, of the divine. We come together really as a singularity because our purpose is to serve, to help, to support, and to follow our soul pulse. So that's the cohesiveness from wherever we are, wherever we come from, whatever our circumstances, that part that says, I'm going to do this. I want to not only serve, okay, and upliftment for myself, but upliftment for the planet. And guess what? As you're served, you will be served. So welcome again. And also, as the Ascended Masters, and this is what they say, thank you for showing up. Thank you for, I said, okay, a dear friend recommended me. Oh, wonderful. Well, we are so excited that you're here, Luana. That is really great. So before we get started, we have people both here, light workers here at the physical center, which is located in Sarasota, Florida, the landfall of Milton. Yes, indeed. And we were just talking before that sometimes it's a little hurricane fatigue, but I also kind of think that Milton also has come in for, I don't have to tell you what's going on out there in the world for purification, for clearing, for cleansing. So many of us have had to like get rid of things that we didn't need anymore, or kind of organize things that we wouldn't have organized before. I know for myself, it's the first time I've seen two cars in my garage. I've never seen it in the 10 years I'm there, so that required me to move things around, clear things, and get that in things. So there's some positive things. And of course, too, there's a lot of devastation, a lot of grief, a lot of hurt. We know that. And we hold the energy up for everyone. We hold the energy up, not to be in despair. Know that new beginnings always happen. And after every storm, there is a rainbow. And sometimes it may not seem that way, but there's a scripture quotation that says, all things work for good for those who love God. And maybe a year from now, 2 years, no matter how catastrophic or challenging things may be, you look back, maybe some years later and say, if that didn't happen, this wouldn't have happened, and my life is in another direction. But all I would just say to everybody is as long as you keep it positive, I don't care what's going on. You just say, I know I'm going to get beyond this. In the most challenging of things, I just say, I know I'm going to get beyond this. Why? Because the universe always works in my favor. The universe, I may not know how it's working, but there's things moving around. At the end of the day, the universe always works in my favor, to where you just believe that, you know it. And so any challenges that do come up, it doesn't really impact you that much, because there's that part of you says, you're going to get beyond it. Just think of your life. Haven't you gone through challenges before and get beyond that? And look, you're still here. So that's just a reminder for all of us. So we are we're going towards the end of October. Time is really going fine. So I just want to mention a couple of things. Some exciting things are coming upon the horizon. First of all, I just want to remind everybody that we do have our Lightworker Circle gathering of friends, and that is facilitated by Clark Mumau, and that's from 4 to 6, and it's just anybody can come and just talk about whatever, and just meeting like-minded people and networking. So that's always available. Just remember to look on our website, our calendar events, and you'll see all the details on that. but that's really wonderful. We did it a little while ago, it was a big success, so we said, let's go ahead and bring it again. And what's today's date?
21st.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so I don't think Ildigo has finished her third one, but Ildigo is gonna, she does the, Guardian of the Light, removes all nefarious forces, but I'm not sure she's having it this Friday, but she's gonna do another 3. So anyway, go in our calendar and we'll get the latest and the greatest. And we have for the next Sunday service, it's going to be Reverend Robin, our great researcher. She knows so much stuff. And then for the month of November, we're very excited to let you know that we're going to have a Body, Mind, and Spirit Expo. And that's it. I just didn't have a chance to print out the flyer yet, but we got these healers from Sedona coming, very special high level healers. And then we have some of our very powerful local mediums and psychics and counselors. And so we'll be sending and broadcasting that out to everybody. That's going to be a really fun, and it's going to lift everything up. It's going to lift everything. So that, note the November 24th is that. We are so excited that we are going to have the Keys of Enoch, Dr. J.J. Hurtak, and Desiree and Alan Steinfeld. Good old Alan of reality TV, right? He's been doing this before, all about ET contact and talking about extraterrestrial contact. Where I was last night was at the Ancient Aliens Conference. Hey, look, with VIP tickets. I still have my VIP thing on. And of course, one of the people that are on Ancient Aliens, and we've been friends for a long time. He has come to the Cosmic Center, is our wonderful William Henry. And so I spoke with him yesterday. He says, it's time for you to come back again, and met George, George with the hair. And anyway, I said, that Sarasota has a Stargate. You know that, right? He's like, really? I said, oh, yeah. And there's pyramids here and all of this stuff. So maybe we could get an ancient alien thing here in Sarasota. I'm going to get in contact with him and talk to him and say, you need to come to Sarasota and see what's going on with this Stargate that we have over here. So he wasn't aware of that. And he says, oh, wow, that's good. I said, well, speak to William Henry. He's been here twice. So we'll see what's going to happen. So that's pretty exciting. And there's other things coming down the pike that's going to be exciting. So yeah, let's lift up this energy and continue to be in our service, in our balance as we hold the light, no matter what's going on. Okay, so we're going to get started now.